beef. Why do you?
Can we get the real Andy? I would prefer the real Andy.
Oh, let's get the real Max. I'll take off my mask when you take off your mask, brother.
Because who's your new favorite YouTuber, Ian, that wanted to be on the show with us?
The Madman. The Madman.
Mad Movie Man.
Let's bring on Max Movies because he scares the living shit out of me. Hold on.
Oh, wow.
Mad Max says, I think you should apologize. Right? I'm sitting here in a goddamn torn down pool house.
I don't even know who
the
you
pool house
are.
is torn apart. Okay, it's torn apart because I'm remodeling on my $70 webcam. Okay, I'm no better than you.
Movie Madness Entertainment.
Welcome, everyone. It looks like we have a full panel. No, it's just the owners, me, Max, and Brian, ready for some great Friday night movie talk, probably Picard. I'm happy that you could join us. Yes, I am awake, Rational. I'm hoping I'll play some games with you tonight. I needed a nap after this week. I really needed a big nap. I think I still had my volume down for when I'm working. How are you doing, Brian?
Pretty good, man. My second day off, so I'm doing all right. Just chilling, relaxing, getting everything going today. So,
okay, cool.
Looking forward to watching this week's episode of Star Trek with you. So,
yes, I can't wait.
It's gonna be good.
Darth Scipio, I honestly don't care. I know there's no reason to defend me, everyone. Let's be real. Even if they were right, which they're absolutely, there's lots more to the story. It's not worth it. It's just never going to stop. It's never going to stop if I address it. Obviously, I have a side of my story too. It's just, we want to meet more people. We want to be able to talk with more people. That's a goal. Brian said this is a goal. He's like, no shade towards anyone else. We want to be opening more doors instead of closing and siphoning off and boxing yourself in. That's not what YouTube's about. And this is a lesson for everyone. Let's talk to more people. And just because you talk to someone doesn't mean you co-sign everything they've done or said. I don't want to keep repeating this either. Do you, Brian, though? But it's honestly, it's just,
it's
we're going to talk to more.
Seemingly a waste of time. We're going to do our thing.
Hey, little movie raptor. Hey, yeah, we are hardworking. Yes, we are.
That's right.
Bruce, tomorrow night is going to be the Blue Jay appreciation stream. Yes, I ignored your calls. I had my volume off because when I have it at work, I can't have the volume on my phone, and I forgot to turn it back on. I realized later.
Explains it.
Yeah, so I didn't even hear the calls. I don't even know how I got the last call, Brian. I just answered randomly. What's up? Now I saw the. Hold on a second here. Let me bring this up here. I saw the first episode of The Mandalorian for the fourth time during my lunch break.
Fourth time.
Jesus. And the main topic, it's not just to dog on Gina Carano fans. I actually think, because who said they went out of their way to bring IG-88? Someone was talking about that. I was like, yeah, they are kind of going out of their way. They're kind of going out of their way.
I mean, his sacrifice enabled that town to be free.
Yeah, but to bring a character back, it seems like, okay, this seems like a plot point that could just be put in there potentially. You know what I mean?
I suppose so, but we'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see.
So I really believe that there's potential there that this character may be taking part of some of what Cara Dune's character may have been in the previous versions of this before.
I mean,
before.
possibly, but I highly doubt it.
Why would you doubt
Well,
it?
because by the
Brian?
time that they were working on this, I mean, she was long gone. So, I mean, they had to get
during the script writing process.
I imagine so, dude. I imagine so.
I don't know. Going back there and then Grief Karga saying, "Oh no, she left." She left.
That's for the fans, I guess.
Yeah, and then I need this droid to go with me. Who else would have helped him? Who else would have helped him if he was going on this mission to Mandalore? It probably would have been Cara Dune.
This is true, but
yes,
I don't know. I feel like
now he needs a droid.
She's not that big a deal. I mean,
no, I'm serious. I really think about it. Like, I really believe that there's probably
I feel like
that her character may have been the fit for the part of the story where he has someone help him, and now he needs to get this droid. He needs to get Taika Waititi back. He needs to get Taika Waititi. That's why I made the clickbait thumbnail. Gina Carano.
Oh my gosh!
Replaced with Taika Waititi. You know they can't stand Taika Waititi. Yeah, a bait and switch.
Yep. No, I don't think that's what's happening. Honestly, I think trying to find droid parts is a little more compelling of a season mission, a little side mission quest, as it were, than whatever Gina Carano could have done. I mean, what are we going to go to a prison ship? I'm going to see the New Republic government. Mon Mothma again.
I don't know. Let me bring up. Guys, I don't want to make fun of Cara. I don't want to make fun of Gina either, though. I know you guys are trying to be comical, but I think she's a beautiful person. I have no problem. Okay, let me bring that up here.
That's a mean.
All right, let me see here. Bring up the members chat. And if you haven't yet, please like this video. We got like 20 people watching and only 12 likes. I would really appreciate you liking the video. And Taladia, if you're available, I'm going to send you a link soon. Okay, and I'll be honest with you, because we're running a little low. I'm going to probably send out the link to the members if that's okay with Brian too. But just be calm, everyone. That's all. All right, and I need a drink. Oh my God, my mouth is parched. Okay, hold on. I need some water. I need a thirsty, nervous drink. Yeah. Okay, here we go. We have Taladia Plays. New milestone. Also, did you see my DMs, Max? I know I'm thinking it's probably about a collab, which I would love to do. I'm very busy this weekend. I would like to, but you're on my list, Taladia, for sure. And Rational Skeptic, Max, get on Xbox Live tonight. I intend to. Rational Skeptic, I'm planning on getting on Xbox Live for sure. I want to play some games later. Yeah, Zeno says stop asking, so I'll stop begging. Oh shit, that's giving me a headache. Holy crap. Enough of that.
I know, that's I was like staring inside of a mirror, dude.
Yeah.
That's a trip.
Man. There we go.
Hey, Sean, what's up?
Like the stream, so stop begging. Voltaire says, Max, your theory is correct about robot replacing Gina. I think so. I really think so. I was thinking it the fourth time I was watching it. I was like, this seems like where Gina's character could have helped. And they're going way out of their way, where obviously I don't think they always intended to bring back this character.
What about a Cara Dune statue?
Oh no.
That's what they were supposed to have. It was a Cara Dune statue.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Sean Hickman. I mean, that's just my initial thoughts. Brian completely disagrees with me. He's like, I don't see it.
I mean, stretching. Yeah. I don't know.
I
think you might be stretching, but that's all right. I'm sure people will agree. That's fine.
Yeah. Well, I really put a lot of thought into that, and that kind of like landed with a thud, that story.
Oh, Jesus. No, Hold on, let me work up an argument here. Yeah, I don't know, man.
That's all right. That's all right. We
I,
have
no,
other
honestly,
stories.
I think my argument is I think that finding the droid, processing unit is a lot more interesting than that, because we can tie in places like Kajimi where we can actually see Babu Frick instead of just as people. There's so many other places. Gosh, dude, I'm just like different bounty hunters and whatnot. There's just so many possibilities, dude. So just don't limit it to, oh man, we don't have Gina Carano. No, think outside the box. We have IG-88.
Yeah. All right. Dat Boy 22 says, I'd lose my mind if we get live action Cal at the end of the season, and then a few weeks later we get Fallen Survivor. Ooh. Yes,
awesome.
Senior Nerd also mentioned something similar. I would love that too, but might be unlikely if you've played the game, based on what I think, Brian, you were saying. It's probably not possible.
Well, no, I was talking about I thought he was talking about like saving him during Order 66, because that doesn't happen. Like you play as Cal Kestis during Order 66, and Grogu's nowhere around. Like he's on a spaceship or something. It's during one of the training exercises.
All right. Well, let's get to this next story that's been going around. Very, very interesting. I don't know how I feel about it. Hold on, let me bring this up to you. Potential spoilers for The Flash. I don't think it's a huge spoiler, so don't get too worried, because it's coming from a toy or Funko Pop, so it's not like a leak.
It's pretty funny.
But yeah, The Flash saving babies.
Awesome.
This is kind of weird. Obviously,
Why?
the context
It was in the
context
concept
is
art,
going to
right?
help.
We'll know.
Yeah, but okay. All right. Babies.
What if the bad guy takes out a maternity ward, man? It's got to save all the babies.
Okay.
The hell, man. Limiting your scope of what you could potentially see in a Flash movie.
Good evening, world champ. Didn't we see the scene a while back? I don't remember seeing baby, like it's sort of like a Sharknado, like babies like going around. I don't know.
I saw some stuff on Twitter where they were talking about like how in the trailer he's running up the side of a building. So like potentially that's what he could be doing in the trailer as far as like leading up to the saving of the babies. No, I think as long as it's somewhat tasteful and not done for total laughs, nobody's gonna have a problem with it. I mean, nobody had a problem with it in the Snyder Cut when he was taking bricks brick by brick, from falling on top of them people. So I don't know. I just think gotta be more open-minded. Let's see what happens.
Yeah. Ultimately, like when I see these Funko Pops though with some cool scenes from movies, the Flash saving babies is not like on the top of my list. Like, oh, that looks really cool. That's just like it's just like odd. It's just like odd. I'm not saying it's going to be a bad scene or anything. I'm just like, okay, this is this pivotal. This is this pivotal moment that we need to focus on a Funko Pop scene for it.
You're gonna get
that maternity ward scene sounds awesome. Lols, yes. Yeah. Okay. At least it's not Ezra Miller's The Flash. Well, it is, but let me see. The music is the only. I don't know, Marcus. The trailer looked fire to me. The trailer looked amazing. But I don't know. This, I would love to see him and Batfleck interact, or even him and the other Flash, Pop.
Sure
no, I don't want. I don't want companies to go out of business. They have a good product. People like it. It's been on for years. I used to collect it myself. These Pop employs a lot of people, although it does also employ a lot of Chinese factory workers that may be under bad conditions. Who knows? I don't know. You know what I mean? if you really think about it. But I want people to have jobs. If there's nothing wrong with it. It's just an odd scene. That's all. Funko. I believe that, Darth Scipio, when some of these companies, just like EB Games back in the day, when they had overstock of product, the reason the used game market is so high right now is because back in the day, EB Games didn't care about keeping manuals and boxes and stuff. And then when they had overstock of a product, they used to destroy it to destroy the overproduct to get higher prices on some of this to raise the value.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's why some games are so expensive when they're in box and complete.
Rarity
is because so I really think that that's a rumor, of course, but I completely believe it that they just killed extra excess of stock to maintain the price of some of their
well, it happens all the time in
their
retail, man.
product. Yeah. They're producing. Okay. Oh, really? It's I wouldn't doubt it. But babies were falling. What did you expect? Well, yeah, I obviously wanted to save the babies.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, what do you want them to fall?
No.
God damn, what the hell's wrong with you
why?
people?
It's just a weird
anti-Flash saving.
No. I'm not anti-Flash. It's just a weird thing. It's just a weird thing to think about, like a scene, like in a movie, a bunch of babies falling out of a building or something. I'm like, okay.
It's kind of a weird hill to die on.
Yeah, the flat. Oh boy. Yes, that's. Be careful with the Ezra
Very
thing.
true.
Yes. Keaton Batman is the selling point for me. Me too. Absolutely. All right. So that's all I had.
And I was like, oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that's all I really had to say about that. Otherwise, I'll be excited for. I'm really excited for some of the other Funkos. I'm not going to buy them though. No, I know you saved the effing baby. I know that. It's just a weird thing to even think about. Like, that's all. You save the babies. Save the babies. Good point, Little Movie Raptor. Good point. Save the babies. All right, let me put a link to the members if you would like to pop on. Feel free to. Okay.
Yeah, smash that like button, everybody. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Yeah. Oh,
not a bad night. We're gonna watch. Can
I tell the viewers about this epiphany I had for me and you, man? About if we ever meet
absolutely.
At a
I had some other stuff.
Oh,
I had a reversal of the ideas. So go ahead and tell them. But I have like some other stuff.
Okay.
I was writing it down this morning.
So I was thinking about things I eventually want to cosplay. Obviously, I'm going to keep my Dr. Doom mask on. And then I was watching random YouTube stuff on my phone during work. And I was watching some videos on the Big Lebowski. And I was like, you know what? Me wearing my robe all the time is kind of like the dude at the beginning. And I'm kind of laid back and chill.
Yep.
And I kind of like even the saying, the doom abides, and then
I was gonna cosplay as Walter.
Yes, Walter,
the John Goodman character.
Yeah,
and I was thinking we'll call it the Max Lebowski.
The Max Lebowski.
Max, yes. Big Max. Oh, that's perfect. We just need to have somebody cast in the Steve Buscemi role as Donnie.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
Brian, you would look amazing with those Walter glasses. I was thinking.
Oh yeah, no, I need to get the glasses, and then I'll have like a little, bandana
and a Folgers coffee can.
We don't need.
Listen, we don't need to have another one person. Mark, or what's the other character's name? The one that skins up the coffee.
Oh yeah, Donnie. Yeah.
Donnie. He could just be in the Folgers.
He could just be in the Folgers can. Do you guys have a Ralph's nearby?
Yeah, but I was thinking I'll wear my robe and then I'll get some really comfortable sandals and find some shorts like the the dude wears, the Big Lebowski.
Oh, I got
and then I might have
Start
my
drinking White Russians like Voltaire
I might
says.
have my Amico shirt on. Yes. I think that'd be hilarious. Maybe I'll find
Oh, it would be
a
amazing.
bowling bag, carry around a bowling bag, and Brian have. I don't
No,
know.
I'll have a little dog carrier. Like,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it'd be perfect.
And now I really want to watch The Big Lebowski with you too.
I'm thinking that's gonna be one of our watch parties because, yeah, The Big Lebowski. Oh my gosh, that's a rite of passage. I love that movie.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Anthony, sorry to hear that. You
Oh shit, man.
Listen, Anthony, just try to stay calm. Let's be real. Eventually, most people on this earth are going to get it at some point. But the good news is, it sounds like we're not like professionals here or know a lot about it, but it sounds like it's less volatile than it used to be now that it's been spread around so much. So, if you feel so inclined, seek out medical advice, and I'm hoping for the best for you. I think you'll be okay. Yeah, I think you'll be okay. Max Belsky. Yes, Max Belsky. I like that, Jade. Yes. Definitely. Yeah, I think I think I'll eventually get it too. I haven't got it. Oh, I don't want to. I'm never going to finish that sentence. I don't want to jinx myself. I don't want to jinx myself. No. All right. So let me also check Twitter to see what else I had here. Oh, there's something else I wanted to cover on Twitter besides that. But let me get the link out to Ladia. Here we go.
My boy William T is trending on Twitter. That's right.
Okay. Here,
Oh, what?
What?
What is going on?
This?
I messed up.
This is amazing.
What the hell's going on?
It's supposed to be a raptor.
Yeah, I messed up. My bad.
That's awesome.
My bad.
Okay.
Man.
BRB.
You want me to remove you? I don't know what that was.
That's funny.
World champ, what do you think? I have a feeling there's some sort of I shouldn't say.
Don't worry about it.
I think there's some sort of actual boycott. You know how people did boycott MMA in the past? I think there's a slight thing of that.
Might actually be happening
and
now.
I think even people are kind of nervous about coming on, which is a shame.
Right.
Yeah, which is a shame.
It's all good.
So that's
Just
what I
know
think.
You're always some of
Yeah.
y'all are welcome back.
Yes. Don't be intimidated. We want to have more fun. And I really, if anyone's giving you crap for being on here, I apologize, but that's not cool. But all right, let me put the link in the community section here. Oh, I did. So, how are you doing, little movie perp? Awesome. Blinded Brill says, and restore this in searching a verse. Yes. The little movie raptor, the president,
Yeah, I'm back.
The president of the Little Movie Raptor fan club is here, Rhea. She loves Little Movie Raptor. Yes. How are you doing, man?
I'm doing good.
Well, that's good.
I'm doing good. That was funny as hell.
Yeah. Have you seen Mandalorian yet?
No, I saw it passively.
Okay. That was my main topic, because I was thinking that they replaced Cara with the droid. That was my main thinking. But, people I feel like that would have been the spot that Cara Dune would have filled. Hey, Anthony, how's it going?
Oh, I'm doing good.
Is that Robert De Niro from Untouchables?
No, that's
Oh,
what's his
What's
name?
what's his face from? Yeah.
The Penguin, Colin Farrell from the Batman.
Colin Farrell, yeah.
oh wow.
Jeez, Colin Farrell.
Hey, Brucifer's here.
What's up?
Oh, wow. Nice image, Brucifer.
Is that Robert De Niro?
No.
Hey, Anthony, your audio is really garbled. I don't know if you could try to come out and come back in. Like the audio is very staticky. I'm sorry, man. Bruce,
hello.
what's this image from? I approve.
That's from Catwoman 43.
Okay.
Yeah, Catwoman 43.
Yes. Harley and Catwoman, definitely.
Yeah, it was New Year's Eve.
Yes. Well, we might as well get to the. Oh, no. While we're thinking about that, that's just how Anthony. Zeno says it's not static. That's Anthony. Very possible. Very possible that it's just Anthony. Let's actually talk about the Penguin show. That since Anthony was here, let's talk about it because I have something on Twitter that's kind of exciting, and I'm very hyped for the series now. Very hyped. So let's take a look at it. Okay. Clancy Brown has been cast in HBO Max The Penguin series. I love Clancy Brown. I'm expecting great things.
That's awesome.
Really cool.
He's from Back to the Future too, right?
Huh?
Isn't that
what?
Was he Biff?
Yeah.
He wasn't.
Wait.
Oh, yeah.
No, he was the bad guy in Highlander.
Yeah.
And then he was in
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that guy.
I was thinking he was Biff.
He's
too.
been in Star Trek a couple times.
Man, did I get that wrong? I'm sorry. Don't revert my nerd card, please.
Hey, Max,
Don't
I'll be right back.
Oh,
I'll be back in
man.
about...
Look at Biff. You've seen him in all the when you see Christopher Lloyd and Michael J. Fox. You see this guy too, right?
Yeah, no.
It's not Biff.
Hey, Max, I'll be back in like
shit.
30 minutes. I'm gonna go talk Star Trek for a little bit, but when I get back,
No problem. Yeah. Oh man, I'm so embarrassed. I kind of want to.
You should.
At least you weren't in a convention asking him Biff questions.
Yes. Hey Clancy, how's it been since you've been in? Holy fuck!
Why don't you hang out with Christopher Lloyd? Biff?
I've seen Clancy Brown in a lot of stuff, but I always thought he was that. I thought he was Biff. Oh my! What's the actor's name then?
He was in Shawshank. He's been in a bunch of stuff, like great stuff.
Yeah.
Starship Troopers, right? Yeah. He did the video game too. Detroit. Become Human.
I'm very embarrassed. This is like one of my most embarrassing moments on movie.
This is right.
I know Clancy Brown. I know him in a lot of things, but I was also thinking he's the same actor because he kind of looks like him, doesn't he?
Thomas F. Wilson was Biff Tannen.
Okay, damn.
You really confused.
Well, I'm a very confused person. So yes,
Okay.
I did think that.
How about that? Is that good?
Yeah, that's
great.
much better. That's much better. Okay. Well, now that I'm embarrassed, I'm still going to release this clip. Don't cancel me. At least not for this. There's other things to cancel me for this week besides thinking this is Biff Tannen. So yeah, that's going to be amazing because I do know who he is though. I just mixed him up with another actor. I think he's going to do great in this series. What's our thoughts? Let's go down the line. Do you think he's going to be a villain? Like in the mafia, the underground crime.
No, well, he is.
Challenge.
He
Challenge. Go ahead.
He is a villain. He's Sal Maroni.
Oh, he's gonna eat that up.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna.
Yeah.
Even though I was confused on who he played in the past, I do know he's an amazing actor, and he also doesn't he have a history with DC voiceovers as well, Clancy Brown.
Lex Luthor. He was Lex Luthor.
Lex Luthor.
Yes.
Lex Luthor. Yep.
Yeah.
He was in the Flash. He was the TV series. He played the
he was in
General.
He played the General. Yeah, he played the General.
Yeah, it was the episode where like with Gorilla Grodd, and that Grodd took over his brain.
Okay.
Yeah.
Clancy Brown also played Darth Maul's brother in Clone Wars, and he was a Mando. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
the who's the comedian that people like that the Boston comedian. Got his name. Okay, so the episode where they introduced him, he was the devil guy. Clancy Brown was the devil guy.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
I can't remember. I don't know.
It was for season 2. No, season 1. I don't know. Fuck it. No, season 1. When season 1.
Bill Burr. I don't even pronounce his name.
Well, either way, my anticipation for the series is up with his inclusion. Definitely. I think. What about you, Perp? You agree?
Absolutely, I love this guy.
Yeah.
I played a Detroit that Detroit Become
Yeah,
Human.
we love him whether he was actually Biff or not. It's to be determined. Everyone. No, I'm just kidding.
He's
Go ahead.
also playing the he's also in Boys spinoff show the for and stuff. So he's in a lot of superhero shows lately.
Yeah.
I guess the MCU's next for him.
He's got a good look. That's why he has a great look.
He does have a good look. He's a great voice actor. He's a great actor, and I can't wait what he does. Now, did this probably confirm we will see Harvey Dent in Batman 2? Because the DA is dead and died in the last Batman movie, and the only DA that is we need is Harvey Dent. So whoever played Harvey in the sequel for the Batman, I hope it's great. And yes, the Detroit game was a very good game.
Yeah.
Hey, is John Turturro in the show?
Well, after the Batman, unless it's a prequel.
Wait, oh yeah, that's true. He was killed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he died. He got shot. He got shot.
Unless they might. That's actually a good question, little movie perp, and that I might actually include that. Could John Turturro be in this if they show flashbacks?
Him doing a scene with Clancy Brown would be awesome.
Yes, they might do flashbacks with
unless
John
if
Turturro.
it's a flashback, right?
Yeah.
With the character Penguin or Clancy Brown character, then yes, I could see him come back for one episode flashback.
I think it's a high possibility now that I'm thinking about it, little movie raptor. I think that there may be a scenario where you give some backstory to this underworld of these criminal bosses, and you show how potentially even his character interacted with John Turturro's character, and I think that would make the story even better. And I don't want to raise my expectations that I need to see it, but now I really want to see that. Now that we're talking about that, I would love to see those two interact if possible. Here we go. Yes. So Anthony, what do you think? You think that's a possibility?
Yeah, for flashback, yes, 100%. With the Penguin and Clancy Brown character, 100%. If it happens in the show, I hope we see flashbacks and how the Penguin became Penguin and stuff like that. So I'll be up for it to see John back as his character from Falcone from the last movie. Yeah, sure. Why not?
Senior Nerd.
Sure. Well, did they mention? I remember they did name drop Sal Maroni in the Batman, right? He's in jail.
Yes, he's in jail. Yep.
And that's how Falcone got a complete control of the crime syndicate around Gotham. So they might do like a flashback. And remember, this is spoiler alert, but it's literally been a year. It's been a year since the Batman came out. That Falcone was he was an informer for the Gotham police. So maybe we might see flashback. Maybe he was the one who put Summerlin behind bars. We see the flashback how he did that.
Bruce, do you want to add anything to the possibilities there of those characters and John Turturro? I'm just really excited now. Really excited about.
Well, of course they're going to have to do the origin of the Penguin.
The origin, okay.
Yeah, because a lot of general audience. When's the last time the Penguin was in a movie besides the Batman? What, 90s?
Yeah.
So.
I thought if you do flashback, if you think about it, it was very odd. They cast someone like Colin Farrell as a Penguin, and in the movie he had to gain 3 pounds, but then put on prosthetic makeup to make him look fat. Like the Penguin.
He wore a little bit of a muscle suit, like fat.
Yeah, it was
he wore a little bit. Yeah, a little bit.
He wore a fat suit, but he did gain a little pounds for the growth for his shoulder.
Sure.
Yeah. So thinking maybe the movie the series start with flashback of Oswald Cobblepot, how he became the right-hand man for Falcone. and he's skinny, and then like flashback, he gains weight little by little.
Do it like The Departed, like the opening of The Departed. Remember when we see Jack Nicholson's character like
Yes.
rise in like a montage to a cool song? I want that.
Yeah.
So,
Well, it's filming now, or it's starting. We're gonna get this series.
Oh, it
and I
started
am so
yesterday.
hyped.
It started filming yesterday. So we probably. It started yesterday filming in New York City. I don't know which area of New York City. But yeah, it started
Probably
yesterday.
Chinatown, where they film every movie.
Yeah. I wanted to say too. I saw a poll on Twitter that people were saying, "What Elseworlds do you like best from the DC? What's the DC's offering, Joker 2 or the Batman?" And overwhelmingly, like 2-1, people picked the Batman over the Joker, and I was shocked. I picked the Joker. I love the Batman, Matt Reeves, the Batman. I love Pattinson. I love his version of Penguin. But based on this, it was just a random Twitter poll, and I was surprised. People really like the Batman, and even more so than Joaquin Phoenix's Joker.
I think it's because people didn't want to see a sequel to Joker. I would have just let Matt Reeves, oh my God, Todd Phillips, to do another Batman villain, like the same style as Joker and stuff like that, instead of doing a Joker 2. That's probably what people's problem is. So that's probably why people picked over the Batman, because they want to see more of the Batman of Robert Pattinson Batman. So yeah, but it's unfortunate we're getting a Joker. I will see Joker 2. I hope we get a trailer sometime.
Oh, I can't wait. I love Lady Gaga. I love Lady Gaga.
So yeah.
There's also like people know what the next Batman is going to be more or less. Like they get it. Like I imagine people are confused of what exactly the next Joker is going to be. They can't imagine it. So it's like,
Plus, you have 3 Jokers. Well, you're probably gonna have a Joker in Matt and James Gunn universe, and then one in Matt Reeves universe, and then Todd Phillips, who's in a different universe. So like, it's gonna be which Joker
That's true.
Which Joker out of the 3, if James Gunn does Joker, is gonna be good. We don't know yet. But I mean, because Matt Reeves' Joker, he's still in jail with the Riddler, who's probably gonna escape. So with the Riddler, and probably plan a masterpiece plan.
Oh my God! What if Todd Phillips is? What if they reveal a Batman in that universe?
Nah, he's a kid.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
No, Bruce
Dude,
is still a kid.
that
He's a kid
Joker
in that
stands
universe. He's
no
like-
chance
he's like
against any Batman. That Joker's
He's
just
like-
too nuts.
He's like
It's like
12
you
years
feel
old.
sad for him.
Yeah, he's like 12 years old in a Joker universe.
Yeah, but then they do that bullcrap thing where it's like the Batman before Batman. You know, they pull one of those.
Yeah, let's put one of those, which is like, I
I have a theory that if they do a trilogy, the end. Because think about it, okay, so like this Joker, he's a lot older than Bruce. Because Bruce right now he's still a kid, but he becomes the Joker. So I have a feeling that if they do a trilogy, the 3rd movie will end with this Joker, while King Phoenix Joker died, and then people are copying him, and then by the end we see the what is our Joker, and then find Batman. Who's
Didn't
not
they do that
going?
in Gotham, the TV show?
Pretty much, but better.
Yeah,
But
I
better.
never finished that series. Like I've always kind of wanted to go back and finish it.
You gotta watch the
I
Batman
would,
scene. You gotta watch
I
the
would,
final Batman scene.
I didn't
Oh
see
my
it.
God,
You gotta watch
I
it.
will never watch
See the
that.
final
Jesus
shot.
Christ.
Okay, I
Do
did.
yourself a favor.
You know what? Well, actually, I saw a clip when they brought the
I won't, World Champ. I'm gonna address that after this. Yes. Okay.
they
go
brought the ventriloquist, the villain, in a scene. I watched the scene and it's like is really good. It's like exactly how the ventriloquist is.
It's the same puppet. They use the same puppet for every show.
It's gonna be Dick Grayson.
They use the same puppet for that character.
What?
It was in Titans. That character too, as in like a flashback.
I got a feeling.
Okay. Well, thanks. That was an excellent conversation. I do want to get to the super chat from the World Champ. Boycotting MMA is silly. I agree. I guess it's people's right if they really think but whatever. There's 2 sides to a story. And if I give my final word, then it's not going to be the final word, and it's just going to go on and on. Basically, here's the thing. Here's the thing I've learned over the past month or so. I've done investigations to seek out truth. And last week, I did an investigation of Skywalker. And on that very stream, he showed you his living room and his TV. And people unsubbed, said I'm leaving because they thought the light bulbs were similar. So even if there is a truth that I could reveal, it's just like the damage is done already. And if anything I add to it, it's just going to continue the cycle, right? So it's not worth it. And I just want to move on. So
just ignore it.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, you were there, Brucifer. Remember there was people in the chat, they didn't believe Skywalker, and I was like, are you kidding me? This is the internet.
They wanted him to do a whole tour of his house, which was ridiculous.
Yeah, people want people to be guilty of things, and they're not really there for the truth. So is saying the truth, or my subjective of what's happened, or my point of view, is that going to help? It'll help me, like less stress, but it's not really going to help anything though. It's just going to keep it going. So we're going to keep going regardless. We have a great group of people here. We have a new team member that's going to be announced tomorrow night, as long as they're available. The channel is going to grow again and reach even bigger heights because we're going to stop isolating ourselves from the rest of the internet and the rest of YouTube, unless it's absolutely necessary. But thank you for the support, World Champ. Yeah, it will grow again. Hopefully it'll reach bigger heights. # we love MME. I really appreciate that. But yes, don't worry about it. I'm not worried about it. Yes, we love MME. I thought about that, but it won't help though, because then they're going to respond to response, and that's the cycle, right? That's the cycle. If I respond, then they'll respond. It's just
Max.
The damage is done. The damage is done.
In general, in general, do you apologize for any wrongdoing you did, anything like that?
I said in my statement that was not my intention. If it was perceived that way, I apologize. But there was more to it that
I understand.
That I also obviously felt intimidated myself by other factors as well. And I'll tell you here's one thing I can reveal.
Okay,
here's one thing I can say.
You didn't want to get into it. You should have get into it. Where's Brian? Where's Brian?
No.
I asked Brian.
No, there is one thing I want to say. You know how everyone says no. You know how everyone says you should contact me before you make a video or a statement? I am never doing that again. Never doing that again, because I reached out to people to try to de-escalate before I had to address something in a video, and it was perceived a certain way when I was actually reaching out. I'm like, I don't want to make this. I don't want to make a statement about this. I don't even want to talk about this shit. And if you persist, I'm going to have to. And that was perceived in a certain way. And I think they're wrong. Okay? I think they're wrong, because every time I'm not going to do, if there's really something intense, I'm not going to do behind the scenes stuff anymore, because it's always,
Max,
it's always,
they're always going to keep writing. Okay. Yeah. They feel that you're not taking accountability. Okay. So they want you to apologize, and whatever happens after that, that's it. You know, like they're going to keep going at it, because that's what it's about. It's about taking accountability.
Yeah, but how many times can he apologize before?
Well, that's what I'm asking. Like, have you apologized? Do you feel like you've apologized? Like,
I said
in your part. I'm not saying that you started it or anything like that.
I said I'm sorry if that's what it was. That's what it seemed like.
Don't do that part, because they don't hear that. They're not going to hear that.
I'm not gonna. No, I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna agree with their narrative. I'm not gonna agree with their narrative. Because I was obviously intimidated for a full fucking week.
Of course.
And in the past, people have criticized me by just making a video and not reaching out first. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to reach out, see if we could squash this. And then when I saw it wasn't going anywhere, I rage quit the meeting. That's, I've already said too much. Enough.
I know. Yeah. I just wanted to say.
Moving on.
Apologize.
I'm not apologizing. No.
For the part you feel like.
No,
All right.
because
It's-
I'm the only
just
one.
because
I'm
you
the only,
apologize doesn't mean you started it.
I'm not apologizing, Perp, for something I don't feel.
But you're not
and
clarifying
not-
it either.
And, they're not,
and
and
you're
they're not
hiding it,
saying-
and it's not going to stop.
And they're not. And they're
Okay.
not giving the whole story of the whole situation. It's just stupid. It's just stupid.
But you're going to ignore it. They're going to keep going.
Let them spin their fucking wheels.
Oh, come on, man.
Yeah.
I'm trying to help you out.
Penguin.
I really am.
Have you met these people? They will keep
No,
going
Let's stop.
no matter
Let's
what.
stop. Let's stop. If Brian was here, he would say stop.
I know he would.
Yeah,
He
stop.
would,
Yeah.
In respect to Brian, but
Yeah.
come on, man.
Yeah.
I'm trying to help you, man. That's all.
Okay. All right. Let's get back to some movie topics.
Penguin. Anyway.
Well, we have the mailbag here. Hold on. All right. Let me see. Oh no, these are questions for Brian.
Oh, you Star
boy.
Trek?
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh, Star-
we might have to revisit these questions. And we have a lot of topics too for tonight too.
All right.
Okay.
So they're Star Trek questions.
Okay, quote of the day 75. Great inspiration is the key that our species can only survive if we have obstacles to overcome them. If someone said so, obstacles without them strengthen us, we will be weak to our demise and fall to ashes. Hey, Max, I hope you're having an awesome Friday night. And I was wondering, what's your thoughts on if there's potential to make another Star Trek movie? Will it pique your interest? Absolutely. I want another Star Trek movie. And then we'll go over this again if Brian comes back. And will you go watch it? Only stick with the Picard series? Depends if the movie is another reboot of franchise. I mean, ultimately, it still depends. But if another movie goes back to the theater for Star Trek, I want to support that because Star Trek is not as popular, at least in the theater, as Star Wars and other stuff. So I would absolutely support Star Trek going back to the big screen. That's something I'd want to make sure to go to the theater for. So I'm all for that. I'm happy that Discovery seems like I hope it's at least getting a conclusion with season 5. But we will go back to that. Yeah, actually, we gotta wait because every single question.
I saw a Gino one down there.
Yeah. So let's get back to. All right, hold on.
What's coming to my avatar?
What's that?
My avatar, look.
Let me see. Yeah.
The greatest character in the MCU.
Oh no,
history.
you're not. No, you're not.
Yes,
No,
it's
no, you can't be
the-
serious.
The greatest. The greatest. The greatest.
Jeez.
Captain America, Iron Man, they go F themselves. MODOK. All hail MODOK.
I wish that was the case. I wish that was the best character. I mean, I'm not hating on him, Senior Nerd, but not my favorite though.
He's meant to be stupid. That's the whole point of his character.
Well,
He's meant
it
to be
accomplished
a
that.
punching
didn't
bag. Yeah, they've accomplished in glorious. Have you ever seen the '90s Iron Man cartoon?
Oh god.
The 90s
Like
Iron Man cartoon?
Yeah, it was like after the success of X-Men and Spider-Man, there was like a whole slew of Marvel Mario cartoons. One of them was for Iron Man. And he's got his own group. He got Hawkeye and the Julie Carpenter Spider-Woman, and then Coach Rhodey, and he got like pretty much his own Jarvis as an AI, which they pretty much is in the comics, and the villain was the Mandarin, and it was the Fu Manchu with a green skin Chinese guy, and his henchman was MODOK, and the only thing was like he just slapped around MODOK, like it's pretty much was the dynamics with Kang and MODOK in Quantumania. It was fantastic.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. I haven't checked out that series. I don't know if that's on Disney Plus.
Is it? I think they got all the
I
Marvel
do.
stuff.
I do know Rhea recommended Gargoyles on Disney Plus as a Saturday morning cartoon.
Oh yeah.
That's really great.
Gargoyles is based.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you know what? It's actually on Disney Plus. I remember. It's definitely
There's something else that I want to see on Disney Plus. That Tron animated series I never watched. I think if it's there, what's that called? Tron. I don't remember.
Oh, Legacy? No, not Legacy.
No,
I know. I know. It's like it's like in between the original Tron and Tron Legacy.
Yeah,
And it's got Elijah Wood, I believe, and Olivia Wilde. No, not Olivia. What the hell?
Yeah, there's a lot of great animated series on Disney Plus that we can watch. Yeah.
Oh my God, you gotta watch the DuckTales reboot series.
Oh, I didn't watch it. Is that good?
Oh my! It's the best. It's literally the best. This is how you do a reboot. This is how they reimagine DuckTales and make it fresh and new. They bring great voice casting. David Tennant voice Scrooge McDuck. And it's fantastic. And I'm gonna give you something they did. They were, and it unfortunately got canceled because it was on it was first on Disney XD and then they moved it on the Disney Channel. And because they keep moving it and they didn't promote it much and it was on different time, they had to cancel it early in 3 seasons. They were setting up a Disney the Disney afternoon show universe. And in the series, they reboot in the new DuckTales. They reboot Darkwing Duck. And how they reboot Darkwing Duck, I'm not gonna spoil it, but they did it so perfectly. And then it's like they bring in like Goof Troop, Gummy Bears, and yeah, it was fantastic. You should definitely see it.
I haven't really been. It's not been on my radar, but yeah, I definitely want to. Tron Uprising, yes.
Yeah, Tron Uprising. Oh, okay. Lin-Manuel Miranda voices Gizmo Duck in the show.
Yeah,
it's just fantastic.
Okay. Protoss X $2. Hey Max, are you doing any Mando watch parties? Potentially. Maybe next week. I think I could try to accommodate that. Yeah, thank you for the super chat, Protoss. I think I could try for that next week because I want to watch. I might take a nap and not do MME till late, and wait and just get started like an hour and a half before Mando and just, and then just that be the last thing I do before I go to bed because I love that episode. Loved it. Okay.
Oh, by the way, the question, okay, so your question, your topic about the droid replacing Gina Carano. Wasn't the reason the Mando wanted the droid because he, in Search of Mandalore, in the river, he wanted to have the droid go first to make sure the river isn't poisonous. Wasn't that the point of bringing the droid alive?
Yeah. I guess.
Yeah, because it says like something about is it poisonous or like radiation after the destruction of Mandalore? So he finds it. He's like he pretty much have the droid to go in first to make sure it's safe, so he can baptize and get back with the Mandalorians. If I remember correctly.
Yeah, I think you have a point there, Sunny Nerd. You could be. I just don't want to give you too much credit because you kind of are debunking my rumor. Yeah, that would make a lot of sense to have the droid to go somewhere where there's toxic environment so no one gets hurt. Yeah, you're right. You can't send Cara Dune out into the toxic gas.
Oh wait, sorry.
Yeah, actually, guys, I know you're trying to support me, but let's just move on from that topic in the chat as well.
Oh no.
No, I'm
Sorry.
serious. I know you're trying to be helpful, but yeah. Hey, Brian, how's it going?
Oh. What's going on?
Oh, no, nothing.
Star Trek questions.
Yeah, Star Trek questions.
Oh yeah, Star Trek question. Last Star Trek question. Swear.
Yeah. Okay. let's get back to Star Trek questions. I mean, we were talking about Senior Nerd also has mentioned that he thinks I may be incorrect about IG-88 because the story part is where there's toxic gas, and that's why they need the droid. So that goes against my theory, you know.
I don't get it. They don't have sensors like Star Trek. They can't scan the planet.
Yeah. I told people to calm down in the chat. Don't worry, Brian. Let's stop talking about in the chat too. Okay, let's get to the mailbag here.
I'm just saying, if people want to address it, it doesn't necessarily make everybody look like fucking roses around here. So
Yeah.
it would.
I'll confer with Brian off air. I'll confer with Brian off air if I want to make a final statement. But you see how this goes. It never ends.
There's no such thing as a final statement. It's and nothing you say will ever be good enough to appease the
right. This is how
assholes we're dealing with. So they can go ahead and talk shit. The best thing we can do is just not say anything.
Yeah.
In response, give them a response.
Yeah.
So I don't know, dude. I just think it's kind of pathetic at the end of the day. Seriously, it really is.
Yeah. I'll decide. Me and Brian will decide off air. It's not worth running the live stream over. We're having a good stream. Okay, so there's a lot of Star Trek questions here for you, Brian.
Fantastic.
A little movie. Oh, let's get to Mass Vigilantes part first. I was wondering what your thoughts on if there's a potential to make another Star Trek movie. What piqued your interest, and will you go watch it? Only stick with the Picard series. Depends if the movie is another reboot or franchise. Would it depend on how you support a Star Trek movie going to theaters, Brian? What it is, or do you just want to support all Trek in the theater?
I'm just saying, I would support a Trek movie in the theaters if it was necessary. If it's meant to be, like if it's worthwhile, worth going to see. No one's just going to go see a Star Trek movie just because it's a Star Trek movie. It doesn't have that kind of name power and recognition. So you have to have something that's going to hook the fans in, and also something that's going to speak out to the regular public. So I don't know how you're going to be able to do that. Maybe on a publicity tour where they start bringing back a bunch of stuff. So yeah, let's check it out.
I mean, the other day,
It's not gonna be
Star Trek 4.
There's gonna be the next movie.
They keep
The
saying,
next
we're making Star
logical
Trek
step
4.
is instead of
just stop
the movies on characters from the original series, do with the next movies should be with next generation characters. Carr, Riker, Data, Geordi, those guys, but with new actors.
Yeah. Well,
I mean,
I'm up for any Star Trek movie right now. Any movie.
The other day, they keep saying, we're still searching for a director for Star Trek 4.
What do you think, Brian? What do you think? You think you'd be okay if you see a new actor play Picard?
No, I'd be all right with that. I think that's kind of what they're doing with this new show here. I think they're kind of putting in new characters so they can see another television show. As far as another movie goes, I don't really, like I said, I don't want to see a movie unless it makes sense. If it's going to be a movie that kind of ties everything together and it's not going to cost the studio an arm and a leg. See, I think it kind of goes back. I don't really want to bring up what's going on at Warner Brothers, but similar things are happening at Paramount as well, to where they have to downsize things. That's why, Discovery's on its last season, kind of this situation. So I don't think Paramount has the kind of money to make that kind of big blockbuster movie, because I don't think the return's there.
I agree. They keep saying, we're making it. Just stop. It's not happening.
Just let it go.
Let it go. Let it die. You already lost a director last year to Marvel. So stop.
They lost two. They lost 3 directors, including Tarantino.
3.
Yeah, that's the one I want to see. I'm never gonna stop because of that rumor. There's a Quentin Tarantino Star Trek script out there, people. You don't want to read that?
That one hurts my brain. I can't do it. I can't do it.
You don't want to read that? It's out there.
No.
I mean, yeah.
Little movie perp asks, if you could put one character and one ship from Star Wars into Trek, which would they be? And who would you want them to interact with the most? I
would
definitely now.
want-
I kind of want to see Mandalorians in Star Trek.
Oh yes.
And the
That'd be
Razor
alright.
Quest. The
What
Razor
about
Crest.
what about Luke Skywalker meeting Picard?
What about Vader meeting Picard?
I kind of like
Oh.
bounty hunters more in the Trek universe than
Really,
Space
bounty
Wizard.
hunter? I don't know. I mean, hey, Mando. If somehow in the future we could get a Star Wars and Star Trek movie, good.
Matt,
that would be amazing.
I am gonna make his final video, and that's it. Because I'm not talking about this on a live stream, and you're gonna have to accept it or not, and that's gonna be it. Because I don't want this to go round and round. I will do it as separate video. Don't destroy my live stream for this nonsense. You know, and I really want to say it's complete bullshit that I'm the only one that actually reflects on my actions and says we all made mistakes. If you notice, my statement said we all made mistakes, but everyone wants just me to admit it, and that's fucking bullshit. So stop your nonsense. You've had a long history, and I'm not just talking about the past of bullshit. You're focused on ethics in geek culture and rumors, but not ethics within your own friends in what you see what's going on in DM groups and stuff. So I want to be a lot more ethical across the board. So stop the nonsense. Okay? All right.
Sure, check out his show to where he can make more money off your fucking pain.
Yeah.
Some friend. I wish I had friends like that.
Who would I want to?
So I would like people.
I would like the Mandalorian to interact with the Klingons. That would be pretty freaking intense.
Oh, absolutely. I think any type of pirate ship, smuggler or something like that would fit right in just in any type of iteration of Star Trek.
Mm-hmm.
And stop at these.
That would be a good spinoff, right? I would like to see that actually.
And honestly, vice versa. Like your question works the other way too, Perp. I would like to see the Klingons in the Star Wars universe. That'd be pretty legit. And then the what's that one ship that they have? The Klingons. It's really the Bird of Prey or something.
Oh, the Bird of
Prey, yeah.
Oh my god. Yes. So that's what I would like to see. Okay. Brian.
Imagine, yeah.
What were the names of the two humpback whales in Star Trek: The Voyage Home?
I know it, but does anybody else want to guess?
I have no freaking idea.
George and Gracie.
Wait, okay.
Bruce knows.
What'd you say, Bruce?
George and Gracie.
Oh wow,
that is correct.
Really? Okay. Huh. Okay, yeah.
They have two of them.
George
and Gracie.
Wow.
Because they took them from the aquarium, right? I remember correctly.
Yeah, the Cetacean Institute in
that movie's funny.
Oh yeah,
that movie's pretty funny. Yeah.
Oh yeah. The scene where they were at the bus and Spock smashed the punk's boombox.
Mm.
Oh, you remember that?
No, I don't. Oh yeah.
He smashed the boombox, and then there was a scene with Chekhov and Uhura where they're in the street and they were trying to get directions. People were rude to him.
Yeah. No more addressing Matt. Just I'm not banning him because he's obviously looking for bait for another live stream. So just ignore him. We're not blocking or banning him. So look, they banned me. They silenced me. No, just ignore him. That's all.
Oh, yeah. There's another favorite scene. There's another of my favorite scene where they're at the hospital looking for Chekhov. Yeah. And Dr. Bones came past this old lady. And he's like, "Doctor, help me." And then Dr. Bones looked at the chart and said, "Kidney dialysis? What's this? We're in the Middle Ages?" And then he gives her the pills, like, "Here, take these." And she took the pills and she was cured by kidney dialysis. Oh, that's so good.
Okay. Rhea says, "Do you think Picard will bring back Avery Brooks as Cisco?"
I hope so.
Isn't that from Voyager?
No,
I know Deep Space Nine.
Deep Space Nine.
Yeah. No, Commander/Captain Benjamin Sisko. He is one with the prophets. Oh. No, it's something I wanted to talk about. When I watched this because this episode kind of it's getting kind of weird. And like I said, there's some throwbacks to one of my favorite Star Trek series. I replied to it. I said I hope so. I really want. I hope Avery Brooks comes back, but I don't know. I don't know if he will or not. I know that basically the choice is up to him. So I don't know. It would be awesome.
I would like that. I never really watched Deep Space Nine or Voyager much.
Deep Space Nine is such a great show.
Yeah.
Didn't Voyager get canceled? Oh, never mind. That was Discovery. Never mind.
Yeah.
There were an episode where Deep Space Nine, where they went to like they put themselves in an episode of the original Star Trek.
Yeah. They did it in the Troubles with Tribbles episode.
Yeah, the Troubles with Trimble, and it's like they took little scenes from the episode and they put the and it was like seamlessly. It's like they were actually there.
Yeah, it looked really good how they did it. I liked it.
Yeah.
Let's see what Star Trek series.
Anthony asked, what Star Trek series would you like to see a movie reboot?
A reboot? How many reboots are we gonna have though?
Oh, like I said, Next Generation.
I mean, if they're gonna do it and if they're gonna put that kind of money out there for it, I would be nice to see a Next Generation era movie, not just the Next Generation crew, but like do it with everybody. Do it with the Next Generation, Deep Space Nine, and Voyager. That family in that time period.
That would be amazing.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow,
that would
yeah.
be great, but
I would like to see Enterprise. I really liked Enterprise. I like Scott Bakula. People really dog on that show. The first couple seasons are really good. I love that series.
I think it's just.
I mean, if they could figure out like a timelines type movie, to where it like literally tied in every little ounce of Star Trek in a movie, and it was about maybe 2.5, 3 hours long, to where it wasn't too long and too long and boring. But I would go for something like that. Just like a huge culmination Star Trek movie, and be like, you know what, that's it.
Stop it.
We're done with Star Trek after this, and let's see how she rides out.
So you know will never happen because they will make so much money off this. They make so much money off merch. They make so much money on the Blu-rays, DVDs, whatever. It's like maybe some maybe in the future there will never be another Star Trek TV show movie, but they make so much money off it.
Okay.
I would love to see a movie where Brian say if they have the budget for it, which I don't think they.
That's the problem. I don't think they do.
That is the problem because you have to get and plus you got to pay those actors. It's the budget.
Voltaire 325. Gina Carano is like Kaepernick. Both were very public with their political views, and that is fine and allowed in America. Both had employers who did not want to keep them employed after they were public with their political views, which is also fine. They both were the cause of their lack of employment. I get what you're saying. Yeah, it is a fair point, and I think we kind of have to examine that too. Although
it's kind of like if you want to have that double standard.
And I want to say there's people on the different political spectrum that says maybe, like me personally, I think Colin Kaepernick's what he was saying was very important to examine, very important to examine, but ultimately he did do something that his employers didn't want. RJ, don't worry about it. I will make a video, and that's going to be the end of it. And you can accept it or not, because you guys keep dragging this out. I will make a video. You know what? No. Can I say this at least? Can I say this at least? Okay.
Go ahead.
RJ, I love you, man. Can everyone else leave except me? Brian, if you want to stay, you can. I apologize. Let's just calm this down, because obviously,
please.
I'm not even gonna do scripted. I'm just gonna be off the cuff from my heart.
Man.
I'm gonna leave. All right.
Yeah.
Take care, guys.
Thank you. Please end it.
Okay.
For the love of God.
No. Okay. I'm gonna talk. This is what you want. I'm gonna talk to you like a man. Okay. I love you. I'm not apologizing to you. The reason is, in the past, people have been saying, Max, before you make a video, you need to reach out to the people beforehand. And when you think you're talking to your friend, you don't think these things about them. You know me. You should know that's not my intention. And I really don't know what context you said. I really don't know what context you said because I haven't been watching it. But if you look at what your friends have been doing to me up until that point of that meeting, RJ, where they were going around bad-mouthing me, saying you shouldn't be around, that Max has doxers and racists in his community, which is not true, and saying everyone has to draw a line with me, that is extreme intimidation. And I said to you that if people, I proposed to you what could happen if you give the whole context of everything, because I do take these things seriously. And I said, it makes you look bad too, RJ. And that is why I don't want it public. That is why I don't want to talk about it anymore. Because it makes your whole group in that dumpster fire of a Discord look bad. That's why. Because I care about your future and what you're doing off of internet. What you're doing off the internet. So I wanted, and on the live stream with Skywalker, I said, and I should have stuck to my guns, that I'm not going to address things unless it's on a live stream. But consistently, everyone was going back into every single channel talking bad about me. So I was extremely intimidated. And then after I said all this, please stop, RJ. Please stop, because I don't want to talk about this anymore. And it makes us all look stupid. And it makes you look even worse than me. And basically saying, if you keep talking about it, that I'm going to have to tell the truth. And then you interpret that as something else. Like I'm asking for money or clout or want to make profits off of this, is complete bullshit. And that's why I rage quit the meeting. But the thing that you're not even including, RJ, the thing that you're not even including is before I said what I said, you said something that could be perceived as intimidating. Do you even remember what you said, man? Because you said, after I said how this could reflect bad on you, and that's why I don't want to talk about it, not because I don't want to talk about it because or threaten you. It's because everyone says, Max, reach out to people before you make a video. I'm like, you keep talking bad about me, I'm going to have to tell the truth. So what did I profit? What did I get from consistently bringing this up? What did I get? I said that if you keep talking about, I'm going to have to tell the truth with all the context. And you interpret that as what you keep threatening and saying that I'm doing? Bullshit. Absolute bullshit. And then the thing you said before that, when I said, I don't want to hear you keep saying this, RJ, because if you keep spreading this around, I'm going to have to give the context. What was your attitude? And I will say this is subjective. I took your response as snarky, and you said, I'm not going to say anything. But I can't control what my friends do. I can't control what my friends do. In context with everything that your friends have put me through, I perceive that as intimidation. And that's where I responded to your perceived aggressiveness as, no, this goes for everyone. If everyone keeps talking about this, I'm going to have to say the full truth and give all the context. That's what I said in response to you, motherfucker. In response to your intimidation, motherfucker. Because all the shit that all your friends have put me through the last week and going around and saying shit, and I wanted this to drop. And then you also said, and I can't control what happens on other platforms, trying to use your words against me. trying to use your words against me. Okay? That's how we got here. You said I'm not going to say anything, but I can't control my friends. And I can't control what happens on other people's platforms, on not my platform. And that's where I said it goes for everyone. If everyone keeps talking about this, then I'm going to have to give the full context and I'm going to have to tell the truth. So if I'm guilty of anything, it's to give you a heads up that if you keep talking about this, I'm going to have to tell the truth. Guilty as charged. I said I would have to tell the truth if you keep talking about it. And that's the only fucking thing I've been guilty of. That I would have to tell the truth after investigating, and it makes you look like an asshole too. So there you go. That's what I'm guilty of. Telling the fucking truth. That's what I'm guilty of. I said I don't want to talk about this on live streams. No one accepts that. You don't listen to me when I say this is stupid shit. And then you persist. And that is, yes, RJ, but you're a snarky little asshole the way you said it. And if you don't see your own part in it, that's on you. And that's going to be, you know what? Now you're getting banned. Fuck off. Ban them. Ban them. I have a witness too, asshole, Matt. I haven't had it. Tony, get the fuck out of here, little finger. We know exactly you. This is why I'm not doing things behind the scenes anymore to try to resolve it. Because everything is skewed and fits a narrative. And you know what? That is the end of it. That is the end of it. And I'm getting back to movie talk, and we're going to watch Picard. You intimidated my witness, asshole. I said, if you keep talking about stuff, then I'm going to have to comment on it. And the snarky little asshole RJ said, I can't control what my friends say. And I say, that goes for everyone. If this keeps getting spread around, I'm going to have to tell the truth. That's all I said. And then I left because I wasn't talking to friends anymore. I was talking to idiot YouTubers with a screw loose, taking everything out, skewing everything and spinning it for internet points instead of talking to a friend and trying not to just move on and try to de-escalate. That's where I left the meeting. And that's the end of it. We're going to watch Picard now. You're not going to ruin my night, fuckers. Tony, fuck off. Did you hear what I said? I said, if I keep hearing about this, I'm going to have to say the full truth. And I don't want to. That's all I said. That's all I said. Okay. All right. My co-owner said just end it. So that's what I'm going to do. Good night, everyone. Bye.